Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is December the 10th, 2019, and this is a video in regards to my daughter Paola. So today we did go to her school, my husband and myself, and we did have an art meeting. It was in regards to her services, and well, it all started yesterday. I did get a call from I want to say she's in charge of the special ed department for the district itself. And I did ask for a rough draft of what we were going to be discussing in today's meeting. That way I could go over it and see about that, just to have a heads up myself. She did tell me right off the back, okay, I can go ahead and provide that for you, but I do want you to know that she is not going to qualify for services. Now, for Paola, I know for the longest time that she does need some kind of help. I didn't know what kind of help, and I didn't know like what to look out for. But I would see her struggle in school, so I knew she needed help. This is since she was probably 6 months old. She was already getting speech therapy. Today, I have to give God all the honor and all the glory, guys. And if you have a child that is struggling with any learning disabilities or, struggling at school, I do suggest that you do represent your child, advocate. They use that word, advocate for your child. That you stand by them firmly and that you fight for their rights and that you inform yourself. I myself I'm still learning. It's a process, and sometimes it can be very overwhelming. But through all this, you do have to trust God. God knows what He's doing. We would constantly pray for Paola. We would constantly try to, talk to people and just try to figure out how or what was the best way to help her. Today we did have that meeting, how I said, and this lady yesterday told me, she didn't qualify for services. So right there, my heart literally stopped and I was heartbroken and I did tear a little. But then I said, God's in control. And God brought to my mind the Proverbs 3:5-6, and it says, lean not in your understanding, but trust the Lord in everything you do, and He will direct you the path that you shall go. He did give me that verse, and He put me at peace because I know that my trust was in the Lord and not in man. So after that, and of course, God putting the right people at the right time. We did speak to another lady yesterday. She was a psychologist that tested Paola. And she did tell me that, what, we re-looked through her things. And according to some of the things that she has been tested in the past and whatnot, she does qualify for services. So starting tomorrow, my baby will be getting the help she has much needed since a long time ago. I do encourage you, it was a fight. It was, and what I mean a fight, I don't mean I was fighting with people. I mean I was fighting on my knees. I was praying to God and asking God to provide the right people to help out Paola, because unfortunately there's a lot of kids that are falling through the cracks, or maybe that their parents work so much that they don't see the necessities of the child academically. And I wasn't gonna let Paola go through that, not by herself, not my daughter. And I do encourage you that if your child is struggling, that you do inform yourself, that you do pray to God, that you do everything you can on your side, because my thoughts all along was my daughter's dealing with all this by herself in a classroom, and I could go into details, but I know that kids could be cruel, especially in elementary. Kids don't hold back to make fun of others or to judge or whatnot. But I do encourage you, stand by your child. Fight for their rights, inform yourself, do what you have to do. In my case, Paola, and I still do. I have some questions in regards to dyslexia and to dysgraphia. And there is evidence, and now that she's in the system and that they're going to be helping her out, I know that that's something that we're going to smoothly run through there, and she's going to be tested for those things in the future as well. But I just thank God. I have to give God all the honor and all the glory that He was able to open the doors at the right time, at the right moment, with the right people. At the end of the meeting, I did tell them if I could pray for them. And in my prayers, I said, Father God, thank you for these people. And I want to ask you, Lord, that every time that they're going to review a case, that you open their eyes, Lord, that you open their ears, that you open their hearts, that you give them the knowledge, the love, and the dedication that they need so they can focus on every case individually. Because we know, Lord, that it's up to them, their future. If they deny them services, the ones that who suffer the consequences is the student. They move on with their lives, but the student is the one that gets stuck. And I find that very unfair, but that's what happens. Today for us is a day of victory, and I thank God for that. And what else can I say? I just be devoted to helping out your child. And thank you guys for watching. Thank you for walking alongside, and God bless you.